James with Creative Audio. Today we're going to be doing an introduction and overview on the new LX amplifiers from Kicker. Out in front of us today we have the new family of LX amplifiers from Kicker. These are going to be 7 amps in the entire family. It's going to be a high output, high sound quality amplifiers built by Kicker. So in that family of 7 amplifiers, we're going to have multi-channel amplifiers and mono blocks. So out here we've got the 500.4, which is going to be great for mids and highs. Then we have the 5-channel, and then we go up to a 7-channel. Looking at a 7-channel, that's going to have a built-in dedicated sub-channel, as well as on the 5-channel amplifier. In the same family, we're going to find multiple sub amplifiers. So we've got 850, 1250, 1650, and up to 3000 watts. So no matter what you're needing to run, there's going to be an LX sound quality, high output amplifier that's going to fit your needs. So when we get inside the box of all the new LX amplifiers, there's going to be a couple things that we notice that are included. So all of them are going to have the certified power, so you make sure you get exactly what you're paying for. As you can see, any of these amplifiers are actually going to be higher power than what they're rated on the outside the box. Also inside, included with all of the amplifiers, is going to be the bass knob if it has a sub channel. So we'll get to that here in a second on the multi-channel amplifiers, but this is going to be able to be mounted up on your dash or wherever it is you choose to have it. This is going to have the LX RC, so for the remote control, which is going to do exactly that. This is going to give you sub volume to be able to adjust that. It's going to have status indicators, let you know the status of the amplifier, as well as clipping monitoring. So if you see clipping, this is actually going to light up to let you know, so you can make adjustments on the fly. As we shift gears and start looking at the multi-channel amplifiers, you'll notice that we have the LX CC. So this is going to be the control center for all of the amplifiers. So anything that's got a full range signal in it is going to be able to be tuned with the CC. This is going to give you access to the built-in DSP. It's going to give you status indication. This is going to be included with any of the multi-channel amplifiers from the 504 to the 5-channel to the 7-channel. One thing that you'll notice that we also have the bass knob up here. That RC remote control is going to be included with the 5-channel amplifier and the 7-channel amplifier. Since there is no dedicated sub out on the 4-channel, there's no need for that to be included. We've mentioned big power. So these are high power amplifiers that are all 1 ohm stable. Something interesting to note is on even the multi-channel amplifiers, whether it be the 7-channel that has the dedicated sub out or the 5-channel that has the dedicated sub out, that's going to be 1 ohm stable as well. So lots of versatility, lots of power. But again, when you take a look at these amplifiers, the footprint is very small and still going to be sound quality oriented, so you get the best of both worlds. Now that we've talked about the power of the amplifiers, let's talk about some of the features that are going to be built in. So this has a built-in DSP, which you can tune utilizing the controller. But the big thing about this is designed to be integrated into your factory system. So if you don't need to replace your radio, or you have a vehicle that you can't, using the Fit Plus, which is going to allow high voltage and low voltage input from a lot of the new systems, this will take up to 40 volts of input. So that's very versatile. So a lot of the vehicles that you're getting now that have the Mark Levinson and other systems that you're needing to integrate with, this is designed to take that signal input. Some additional features that we're going to find in this is going to be built-in time delay for the left channel on the multi-channel amplifiers. So that's going to act like a time alignment. What that's going to do is to your ear is position you in the middle of the vehicle by delaying that speaker that's physically closest to you. So that's another feature built into that DSP on the amplifiers that's going to give you that sound quality that you're looking for. Another feature on any of the sub outputs, whether it be on the multi-channel amplifiers or the dedicated sub amps, is they have the Shockwave 2.0. That's going to be a digital bass restoration. So that goes back to a lot of your factory vehicles that have roll-off or integration that you need to do. That's going to restore that bass that's being lost otherwise, and then get it out to your amplifier. Now we have the LX amp fired up, we're going to take a look at some of the cosmetic features that Kicker has built into these amplifiers. First and foremost, we're going to notice that this has got the striking red LEDs. This is customizable, which we'll show you a little bit later on. But the nice thing about it is this logo can be orientated depending on your installation and where you're going to actually be mounting it at. So depending on where you're going to mount this at, whether it's upright, whether you need your controls at the top or at the bottom, this is going to allow for customization. When we move down here, we've got an aesthetic piece that we can take off that gives us access to all of our controls, but also gives us access to the LED control. As you can see, you can select variable different colors, different temperatures, and also different shades. So some great controls and features that are built into that. And then this piece is magnetic and goes right back into place.
With this off, we're going to be able to take a look at some of the different controls that we've got access to here, but you'll notice that we also have the CC plugged in. So the CC is going to be the LX Control Center. So it's going to do exactly that with all the controls built in down here at the bottom, display showing exactly what you're doing. And then this is going to denote what feature you're adjusting top to bottom. This is going to allow you to control the built-in digital sound processor, or DSP. So all of your tuning and everything can be done simply with the CC. You've got a big, easy to use readout. It's going to show, as you can see here, the amp temperature, your voltage, and then also tell you which amplifier you have it connected to. You'll notice this has the amp select. So you can use one CC to tune multiple different amplifiers. So if you have a multi-amp system, you'll be able to go in and make those adjustments. Once you're done tuning everything, you simply disconnect the CC, plug in your RC if it's applicable, like if you have a bass or a sub channel, you'll be able to plug that in at that point. And then this, you only break it out whenever you need to do any sort of adjustments at that point.
All of the amplifiers that have the built-in sub portion are going to come with the RC, the remote control. So this, as we mentioned earlier, has the clipping status indicator, but this is going to be on the fly bass adjustment. So this is going to tell you where you're at as far as your bass setting. So wherever you set the amplifier at, this is going to give you the option to turn it down, but only turn it up to where you had it set on the amplifier itself. It's also going to give you a clipping status indication and also let you know whether the amplifier is going into protect or just overall health of the amplifier. So if you're needing a high power, small footprint, great sound quality amplifier to run an entire system, we've got the multi-channel amplifiers. If you're looking for something that is going to give you high power for your mids and highs with the built-in DSP, 4-channel is going to be all about that. When we come over to this side, we've got your various amounts of power for your subs. Whether it be 3000 watts or 850, there's gonna be an amp in between that's gonna fit your needs. So that's gonna be the features and benefits of the new LX Series amplifiers from Kicker. As always, stay tuned as we bring you more out-of-the-box videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe and visit us at creativeaudio.net.